High School at Atrium Stadium. Huge matchup tonight between the Mason Comets, undefeated on the year, 11-0-1, and undefeated in the GMC Conference, and the Colerain Cardinals, 7-3-3, and 3-3-1 in the GMC. I'm Evan Amazon, joined by Lucas Claymeyer tonight. How are you doing, Lucas?
I'm doing good, Evan. How about you? Excited to be here tonight.
I'm really excited too. It should be a good matchup. This is the Comets' last home game of the year. After this, they got one more at Middletown. This is the last home game of the year, and it should be a pretty good matchup. So for the Comets team, the last time they didn't beat Colerain was 2007. They had a 0-0 tie, and they're trying to win state for the first time since 2013. So Lucas, what do the Comets need to do to try to get there?
Honestly, Evan, they have to keep doing what they've been doing all year. You know, they've had some big tests this year against Moeller, against St. X, and they've won both those games. And we know how good those teams have been in the past years. So, like you said, undefeated this year, so they got to keep doing what they're doing. They got to keep doing what makes them successful, and then you never know, they could get back to state this year.
Yeah, the Comets right now, third in the official Ohio High School Athletic Association rankings. One right now is St. Ignatius, and two is Medina. So the Comets right now sitting at third. So. Looks like we're about set to get started.
Should be a good game tonight.
All right, Tavion Hutchinson gets it started for the Cardinals, and we're underway here from Mason High School. Jacob Bouchot trying to get something going for the Comets, but Cardinals get the ball back. Now Winterhalter finds McKee. Winterhalter now in the middle of the field, trying to find an opener.
What we just see, Evan, the first 30 seconds already, Mason coming out with this high intensity already, like they've been doing all year long, and they've been successful doing it. And you can see it right now already in the first minute. They're trying to force some turnovers in the midfield from Colerain.
Out of bounds now. Comets throwing, yeah, like you said, they're they got a lot of their guys up front trying to get a quick goal, it appears to be, and the Comets are a pretty big favorite in this one. So if they can get a couple goals, who knows? I mean, that may be all they need. So see what happens.
It's also good to have Joey Linzig back, number 5, senior defender. That game, unfortunately, they missed him for the past couple of games.
And for the Comets also tonight, Zach Cochran is unable to play. So actually, Michael Bilo, the freshman goalkeeper, I believe, is getting the start for the Comets. So.
Yeah, good for Michael, JV white goalkeeper, freshman team, and he's gotten called to fill in for Zach, who, like you said, unfortunately can't be here tonight. And let's see how he does.
I'm sure he's pretty excited and nervous for the opportunity, being a freshman playing varsity, but he's definitely the future of this Comets team, so it's awesome to see him, and hopefully he responds well.
Yep. You're definitely right. Looks like Max Brogan tried to cross the ball there in the box there. Unfortunately, he fouls the number 15 from Colerain.
Max Brogan trying to push ahead for the Comets. Looks like that's going to be a little bit too far for Bouchot. That was the right idea there, but just a little bit too hard on the pass.
Yep, you can already see early in this game, Sam, Austin, Adam, the 3 midfielders, they've gotten a lot of touches on the ball. They've been very good at passing there, and then trying to get the ball out wide to Cameron and Max early on here.
Now it's going to be a goal kick for Will Shute for the Colerain Cardinals. He leads the GMC in shutouts this year with 6.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I believe Zach Cochran's right behind with 5.
Yeah, Shute only a sophomore, and Bilo a freshman. So some underclassmen playing goalkeeper tonight for both squads.
One pass there for Michael in the back, but Michael was a good job to keep that ball in play and move the ball upfield.
It's a good pass by Donor, trying to get it upfield to Bouchot. Bouchot with 13 goals on the year for the Comets. That leads the GMC by far.
Looked like some contact there in the box. I think it was a 50-50 challenge there. Looked like Jay went down there.
Should that have been a foul?
You know, it's 50-50. It depends on how the ref calls it. You know, sometimes 2 guys just go for the ball and they'll get a little bit of each other in the process.
Brogan trying to cross it toward the middle, but it goes right to the Colerain defender. But Comets get it back and they turn it over, and it looks like they're going to get a free kick.
Come on, there we go, replay here. Yeah, Jake takes on the guy. Good little cutback. Ooh. Yeah, I think that could have been Penn. Could have got a little bit of his, I think that was his left leg there.
Yeah, so the Cardinals gets a huge break there, but the Comets now with another opportunity still in striking distance. And it looks like Shoot is out on the play.
Looks like it's going to be a corner kick.
A quarter kick, so the Comets doing a good job penetrating and getting close to the goal and getting some opportunities early.
This is smart from Austin. You see, everyone thinks he's going to cross the ball in the box. Instead, he passes it to Micah. Decent ball in from Micah. Good little deflection, and they get a corner kick out of it.
A corner kick for the Comets. Unfortunately, that goes right to Shoot. It was pretty good goalkeeping there, and he's going to boot this one away.
It's good defending there from Joey. Good read to play. The bounce took it over his head and handed it back to Michael so he can get out of the ball.
Comets trying to penetrate again.
Look at all the space Cameron has here.
Yeah, you basically dribble it just halfway down the field with no defenders. So
that was a little surprising. No one really stepped in him there.
Yeah, speed of this Comets team is shown early in this game.
Yeah, unfortunately they couldn't capitalize on that. I think there was a 3-on-4 also the defenders, and unfortunately Cameron couldn't find the right pass to Sam.
So Colerain trying to get to the middle of the field, but again, the Comets get possession back. So it seems like they've had the ball the whole time, but Colerain able to keep it now for a few seconds.
Looks like they're trying to establish some possession here, similar to what Mason did in the first minute or two.
Trying to go all the way up the field, but the Comets get it back. That might have been a little bit of foul there, but
that's really,
I'm not sure about that one.
Yeah, that's good composure from Gabe and Luke. Gabe saw the man chase him, just passes the Ben Screw, and Ben Screw was able to find Austin in the middle. That's very smart defending.
So it's out on Colerain. So now Comets with the throw-in. That was number 14, TJ Neiman, the senior, who got kicked out of bounds to the Cardinals. Neiman gets it back now. And Cardinals trying to just desperately get something going, but instead, ball in the middle of the field to Donor. Now here's McKee, but deflected there, and the Comets just trying to reset. Big cross in.
Yeah, I think Micah's got a show for Max earlier. Ooh.
Good move by Brogan to get around his man. And Bouchard off the deflection. Almost gets number 14.
Cool.
A lot of chances early for this Comets team. But Shoot just going to catch it now and throw it back out. But, man, Bouchard was close on that one.
Yes, he was. How about that? Yeah, the whole sequence started, though, was because Max, Adam, and Jacob all pressured number 15 for Colerain to force the ball over. And then Jacob was able to get, 1, 2, 3 shots out of that. Unfortunately, he couldn't fit. We got a replay here. It's a good move there from Max. Good cross. Touch, that's a good, I think the goalkeeper actually got a touch there. And Colerain was able to clear it away.
That was a pretty good save. Yeah, Shoot. He's able to just get it off the bounce, and he's showing why he leads the GMC in shutouts.
Looks like they're going to go for a long throw in here.
Colerain, this is their best position of the game, but quickly they turn it over. Now the Comets trying to get it up to Bouchard, but they don't have the numbers.
Yeah, sure, they didn't have enough numbers in an attack. They had all 4 defenders back, and they had no other fullbacks pushing up on that throw-in.
Good D there by Erickson. Comets get it back. There's a little bit of miscommunication there to the outside of Brogan. He wanted it more in the middle of the field. So that's kind of a rare mistake. That's not something you usually see from this Comets team.
Yeah, but it's early in the game, first 9 minutes, and they've looked good. They've come out pressuring them, and they got a couple chances, and Shoots made a couple of really good saves.
Yeah, it's definitely a minor mistake, especially early in the game. And yeah, like you said, the Comets offense has been there all game, so they're trying to just find the net.
Look at all the space Max has in there here.
Rogan trying to get around a couple defenders. And now McKee, he has some space in the middle. Not a Winterhalter. He's just gonna reset it back out now. So Erickson in the middle of the field trying to make something happen. Good job getting around his man, and he takes a shot at it. That was a pretty good look there from Erickson, especially from that far out.
A really good look from Erickson there, and a really good save from Shoot.
Yeah, it looked like a lot of those Colerain defenders were kind of in the area, but they didn't really collapse on him and affect the shot.
Yeah, no one stepped to him. It's good from Ben Screw to find Austin here, and this is a really good decision there. He just takes this and he rips it. It's a really good save there from Shoot, but a very, very good idea there from Austin.
Yeah, Shoots had to do a lot of work for the Colerain defense early. And Bilo, meanwhile, for the Comets, he's just kind of standing on the other side waiting for something to happen, but that's what you want if you're the Comets.
It is what you want.
You don't want to put the freshman goalkeeper in any tough situations early.
He's calling the action here. That's good to come off his line.
Trying to get ahead to Brogan. And a good pass into Bouchot. So now one-on-one, Bouchot trying to get ahead of his man and just a little bit far to the left. Another good look for Bouchot. And that's a shot you want him to take with 13 goals on the year.
It is, and he's been unlucky enough to have a goal or two here early on. You see here, good there from Max Brogan to get it to Jacob. Gets a good touch. As often, just can't put it on a target. But he's been effective here in the early 11 minutes.
He's seemingly been like beating his man every time and finding kind of the open space. All these Comets have. Speed advantage is really showing.
Yeah, especially from Max and Cameron out wide. That's 2 or 3 sequences now where they've picked up the ball from midfield and they've just dribbling inside and no one steps to them. You have to wonder if you're Colerain, why isn't one of their midfielders stepping to Cameron or Max with that?
Yeah, a lot of these midfielders and fullbacks haven't really had the answer so far, but this game still is 0-0. With about 30 minutes left to play in the first period.
Ooh. It's a good idea for Max, trying to do a little dummy to Micah. Unfortunately, they're not on the same page there.
The Cardinals trying to get ahead, but Gabe Marlowe in position there for the Comets. He seems to always be in the right place in the right time, and he makes a nice play there.
Really is. Best defender in the GMC, and I think I can confidently say that.
Now Donor tangled up, and it looks like he wanted a foul call there, but
yeah, I'm not too sure about that. I'll have to see a replay in there to see if. Let me see here. See if Cameron gets fouled here. It's a good ball from Adam. We'll see if number 19 gets a little bit of him. Yeah, it's a foul. He comes in and he completely gets one of his legs.
Yeah, that seems like a couple times where the refs, it looked like there was a couple fouls and the refs just kind of hadn't blown their whistle. So.
Yeah. Well, there was one similar to that, Jacob inside the penalty box, and it could have been a penalty for the Comets. But you know, as long as refs consistent, that's what you ask for as a player. So they should be consistent. So you can say that, but I think they missed 2 calls there.
So the Cardinals right now, I'd say they're fortunate to be 0-0 still.
That's a really good win there from Sam. Unfortunately, doesn't lead to anything.
Yep, Cardinals get it back.
Good defending there from Joey. Look at the ball, able to read the play, and he was able to slide and get the ball out of play.
That was a good job on number 1, Alex McAfee, and he's actually second in the GMC in goals. They're talking about how Bouchot was 1 with 13. McAfee is well, he's actually 4th in goals, with 7, but 21, or 2nd in points with 21. So, and Bouchot with 38 points, and McAfee's 21. So the gap from 1st to 2nd is not even close.
Yep.
Shoot trying to boot it away there. Comets able to get it back. Then the Cardinals are trying to hold the ball. That's something they haven't really been able to do real well.
That's good for Michael Beeler there. really good. What I've noticed is Colerain has been using 22 a lot. I think he's playing as the number 6, the defensive midfielder. Anytime they get possession, they look to go centrally to him and see if he can make anything, but he hasn't been able to create anything as of late.
As back line for the Comets, the fullbacks, Marlowe and Ben Scooter and others have always been doing it. Always done a great job this year, and they're playing well tonight as well.
It's an excellent shot there from Max.
Had so many chances for the Comets, it's just none of them have been able to fall.
That's excellent hold-up play and a pass from Jacob, and unfortunately Max couldn't put down target. But keep shooting, they keep getting looks, and they keep texting this goalkeeper, and then one of them will go in eventually.
Is there anything the Comets need to change on offense, or is it just, or do you just need to keep shooting?
Not for now. You know, this first 15 minutes of this game, they've really been dominating them. You know, Jacobs had 3 or 4 really good opportunities. You know, Max and Cameron have had opportunities. Austin shot from distance, made a really good save from the goalkeeper. And, you know, once they get the fullbacks in more, Micah and Luke, then I can really see them scoring. Really, there's nothing to change. It's too early in the game, I think, to maybe make a sub or change anything up top.
You got to think with the way the game's been going that the Comets are going to score in the next couple minutes with the shots and great looks they've been getting. 4 shots on goal already, and like more than that, I'd say 4 shots on goal, then 4 or 5 other opportunities that they were close.
You just look right there. Adam is peeled out wide out of position. Cameron has to come in, take Adam's position, and no one from Colerain steps to the ball. No one's putting pressure on Cameron, Adam, Sam, Austin in the midfield, and I think that shows you why Mason they've been dominating teams, because no one's really stepping to their midfielders.
Yeah, again, McKee there, he's got a lot of space. A nice pass into the middle, but looks like that's deflected out of bounds. But that's going to be a corner, though, for the Comets.
Look to get Jacob Pachot and Gabe Marlowe on the end of these set pieces here, two of the tallest people on the field.
Here's a kick, and Shoot just punching it away. He's doing all he can there. He wasn't able to catch it, but he's been very impressive for Colerain.
Really has.
It's been kind of their lone standout so far.
See his replay. It's actually a really good ball, I believe, from Max, and that's really good from the goalkeeper. Will Shoot to push that out, because that was in a very crowded area.
Yeah, if he wasn't able to get a hand on that, that was most likely going to be a goal for the Comets.
Yep. Just another turnover from Colerain. And that's not even in the midfield, that's just them playing around the back. But
looks like they're able to get it back, and now the Comets get it back. So just like that, every chance that Colerain has, and like kind of all the optimism they have on offense, just kind of snuffed out with this Comets defense. Seems like every single time they get the ball past the midfield, the Comets just find a way to get it back.
Yeah, and the only time they've had chances is when a goal kick or a set piece from their own half is played over the top of them, and Gabe and Joey have to chase back, but they really haven't tested Michael Vila at all.
Yeah, he's had to run up a few times and get the ball, but other than that, he hasn't really had a shot on goal that he's had to defend.
Ooh, look at that. Good little flick there for Max.
Yeah, it looked like a little bit of a flop on McAfee there, trying to draw a call, but with the refs, the way the refs have been calling stuff, they wouldn't call that a foul.
See that from Colerain, there's no reason why Cameron and Luke Ben Scooter should be attacking there. Because what they teach you when you're little is you shouldn't pass the ball in the middle when no one's there, or clear the ball in the middle. And he's going to clear it or switch the field, and there's no one there. So you have to question where Colerain's midfielders are, and they're really not showing for them here.
I played soccer when I was little, but the only thing I remembered is they called the positions lions, tigers, and bears. So I feel like the game's just changed a little bit, I'd say, at the high school level.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Go Mason!
Good old days of first grade state soccer.
Like you said, Evan, maybe in a little bit you might have to make a couple changes. I think the game will go out to a good run.
Bouchard trying to cross it in. Oh, looks like a good opportunity there for Donor, but just unable to get it. That would have been a very close shot, and that's one the Comets would like to have back.
Yeah, unfortunately, it just goes through the legs of Cameron there. If the ball was placed a little bit different, Cameron would have gotten in on it, and it probably would have ended up at a goal too. But like you said, if they have to make a couple offensive changes, Mason's got a lot that they can bring off the bench. Junior Luke Thomas, striker, they got Kevin Wren, Dylan Gallagher can play anywhere on the field, Nolan Fitz, who's had a good couple games for Mason. So they have a lot of options off the bench.
Yeah, junior Kevin Wren, like you said, he had 4 goals against Oak Hills a few weeks back, so he's definitely a threat to scoring, as well as Luke Thomas also has about 4 goals for the Comets as well. So
yeah, it's just unfortunate Gage Foster isn't here. You don't know how long he's going to be out, but unfortunately he's not here tonight due to an injury. But we're hoping he recovers well.
Yeah, he's a huge piece forward for the Comets as well. He's another one of those guys like Thomas and Wren, juniors who are able to score and provide a lot of depth for this team.
Yep.
Those are going to be 3 guys that are going to be vital next year as seniors.
Mm-hmm.
Comets lose the ball there. Looks like that was
Ben Scooter there.
Ben Scooter, yeah. It's going to be another corner try for the Comets. They've had a few good crosses, but they haven't had any goals off them.
And Max has had 2 really good corner kicks, and hopefully he gets a 3rd.
Cross in. And Shoot just coming out of the net to punch the ball away again.
That was really good from Shoot again.
He's been very effective at doing that all game. Another cross. This time it's Winterhalter off the deflection, but he's able to get it back for a second. And now Colerain with the clear. Man, it's just Comets just so close. Every couple minutes, they have a great opportunity.
I think Adam was trying to cut down his left foot there. Handball right there. Looks like they're going to set this up to Shoot, whether it's Austin or Adam. Or maybe not. Maybe it's going to be a set piece.
Looks like it will be Austin Erickson for the free kick. They're trying to get it into the middle again. I was pretty good D by Colerain there, able to get it back. Looked like that was the same guy in the header twice. So.
Look at that. That's excellent there. That's excellent there from Gabe.
Look at the switch. They've got issues on the back post.
Donor, he's using the speed to get to the corner. And it looks like it's going to be out of bounds on the Cardinals. So again, Comets another opportunity. Looks like it's Max Brogan again.
Well, now you've seen the goalkeeper Shoot has been very comfortable coming off his line, so you're going to try to get this more of an outswinger than in-swinger. Ooh. But that was an in-swinger there, but that was still a very good corner kick there from Max.
It looked like he was close to the goal when he caught it, but he was definitely inbounds there. So Shoot, he's been a star for this Cardinals team all game long. Brogan trying to get around his man, but another guy steps in, and unfortunately he loses it out of bounds. So he's kind of frustrated with himself there, but I mean the Comets getting great opportunities. So.
Really haven't. That was just another turnover from Colerain. They really haven't been able to build out of the back here in this first half. Looks like a couple subs coming in too.
Yeah, it looks like number 4 Luke Brogan, brother of Max Brogan, coming into the game.
Looks like Kevin Wren too. He's checked in for Cameron Donor. Couple of changes on the wings. Max and Cameron did very good in the first half. Unfortunately, just couldn't find the end product.
Bouchot remaining in the game, though, for the Comets at striker.
How about that win there from Micah?
Yeah, good job. He had plenty of space in the middle, and Bouchot gets tangled up a little bit with the ball. That was a good clear there by Colerain on the play.
Yeah, in those spots you gotta be a little cleaner. That was an excellent win there from Micah. And then unfortunately, Jacob couldn't just find Luke Brogan or Micah over the top.
Yeah, I looked like that was Dungal from the Cardinals, but
looks like he's offsides there.
at the beginning of the game, the Comets were getting a ton of shots, and like you said, you were commenting before, like how the defense for Colerain wasn't anywhere near the midfielders and the forwards. But now I feel like this defense is kind of slowly starting to pick up a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think Mason. They haven't had a good couple opportunities. You know, they've gotten into good areas. They got into good spots. Max Brogan had a couple good corner kicks, but they haven't tested shoot here in the past 10 minutes or so.
Good job by D'Lo there, able to run out and get it. So the second time he's had to do that, but haven't been super hard situations, so it's good. You want to put the freshmen in easier situations.
Yeah, it hasn't had much to do. I don't think Colerain's had a shot on goal in this first half. It's just been Michael Bealey's been really good coming off his line and being calm and collecting the ball.
Erickson, big pass. Wren trying to track it down, and he's able to. So there's McKee with some space.
I think he could have shot there.
Instead, they try to cross it in with McReynolds, and a big clear for the Cardinals. Every time the Cardinals try to clear it to the midfield, the Comets always seem to get it back in.
Yep.
It's usually 1-on-3. The Comets have their fullbacks back.
Look at that move there from
They
Kevin.
always get it.
Yeah, Gabe and Joey have done excellent jobs of winning that ball from goal kicks from shoot, or if they're just playing it over the top or clearing it.
Trying to clear it again, but good job off the deflection. Winterhalter there.
Colerain are trying to, looks like they're trying to build something here.
McAfee trying to get it ahead, but looks like that's Marlowe able to get it, but McAfee gets it back on the clear. Big cross in. They're able to get a header on it, but looks like it's out of bounds, so goal kick for the Comets.
Here replay here, Sam. Yeah, just unfortunately, he didn't have a good look there to shoot. I thought he had a better look at first glance. It's the right move. Unfortunately, Mike couldn't find Jacob there, or Kevin on that cross.
Gabe Marlowe taking the goal kick for the Comets. If you're just joining us, still 0-0 with under 15 minutes left in the first period. Comets have had a lot of opportunities so far, but not able to capitalize.
Mason still have had a really good amount of possession here in this first half.
Free kick here for the Cardinals. Looks like that was Hutchinson on the kick, but Comets able to win it back. And now Brogan trying to clear up some space and a little bit wide right on the shot. He had a pretty good look there. He didn't have a ton of time. He had a kind of an open window between the two defenders, and unfortunately just pushed it a little bit right.
Yeah, it's unfortunate here. Good pass there. That's a really good pass there from Kevin. Good, excellent first touch from Brogan, and just unfortunately he couldn't put it down target.
And 7 shots on goal for the Comets. And plenty more good opportunities other than those 7 shots. They're just unable to just score. I mean, it feels like this game should be like 3 or 4-0 Lucas right now, but the score It's the only thing that matters, and the score says 0-0.
It really does. And Colerain, they haven't exactly, you know, they're not exactly a pushover team. You know, they've gotten a couple good results this year. Sam. Yeah, they beat Lakota East, but Lakota East isn't exactly a a bad team. So Colerain, they may not be a powerhouse team as you think, but they're definitely not a bad team, and they're showing it here in the first half.
Oh, Will shoot again. He's playing one heck of a game. There's not really anything else to say about that. He always gets his hand on the ball, many deflections, and wow, another great save.
It was just a really good throw in, and Jacob did really good to get the hand on it, and that's a fantastic save there from Shoot. Excellent forward there from Kevin, but unfortunately they couldn't capitalize on it. Looks like Colerain's about to get ready to counter.
It's McAfee with a little bit of space for the first time, and Colerain trying to generate something. But good job by Bilo, able to get the ball.
I believe he's offside here. I think the flag went up here on the far side. Yep.
Yeah, look, yep, that was the call. She just kind of kicked it to the goalie like it wasn't a shot, so.
Yep. And honestly, that was probably Colerain's best attack generated from open field this game.
Bouchot gets tripped up a little bit, able to stay up. And gets tripped up again, but should that have been a foul on any of those plays by Bouchot? Or not really, because the way
it looks like they called a foul on Jacob here. You never know, because it's just both two guys going physical, so just depends on how you call it.
If you're the Comets, would you make any formation changes like now or early in the second half, or just got to keep doing what you're doing?
Yeah, I wouldn't make a formation change. I think a 4-3-3 has been pretty effective. They just haven't been able to finish in the first half. Looks like that's Nolan Fitz. Looks like he's checked in for Austin Erickson.
Fitz, he's very versatile. He can play kind of any position for this Comets team. And now Brogan, another attack. He's able to get a good look, and a beautiful play by Luke Brogan. Able to clear up enough space, and wow, now the Comets are finally on the board.
What a goal.
Only a sophomore, but he's the one who delivers for the Comets.
Yeah, how about that? He may use Luke Brogan, but he might as well call him Lionel Messi here. Look at that. Look at that nice little cut right here. And then the left-footed finish on his weak foot, and he bends it in the top left corner. Look, he beats two men there, and then with his weak foot, puts it in the top corner. That is an excellent goal from Luke Brogan. And he puts the Comets up 1-0.
Yeah, he put it even where Shoot couldn't get it, and he's been getting to every ball this game. But that was one that I don't even think 7'6" Yao Ming could have gotten to that one.
No.
That was placed perfectly.
Could that? Yeah, he couldn't have placed that any better. Good ball there.
Brogan again trying to get another opportunity, but Shoot able to fall on it there. So the Comets 9 shots on goal, and finally able to convert on their first one. Colerain now trying to answer in the middle of the field, but Bilo falls on it. That was a pretty good dive there. There wasn't much of an opportunity by the Cardinals. They didn't really have many guys up there, but Bilo, good job snuffing it out there.
It's a really good flick there. Number 20 for Colerain trying to take Joey on. Just trying to be his man there, and that's excellent defending. And it's good for Michael Bilo too as well.
Yeah, that's Tavion Hutcherson for Colerain. He's a good forward. He scores a lot of goals for the Cardinals. I believe he's their second leading scorer, behind Alex McAfee.
Yeah, I feel good now for Mason. The whole first half, just chance after chance, wasn't able to put the ball in the net, and then an excellent individual effort there from Luke Brogan, able to put them up 1-0.
That's definitely got to calm the team down a little bit, kind of settle the nerves. You finally got your first goal, you're on the board, and Colerain hasn't gotten many chances, so that lead's got to feel good.
They just let that bounce there.
Yeah, Comets trying to build on it. Another good opportunity. Looks like Wren's going to try to look for Bouchot in the middle. Fortune on the deflection, unable to get it to him, but Fitz gets it back.
Outside, Luke. Luke, stretch the field. Luke, spread him out.
Good pass there from Sam. What a ball.
Oh, good look for McReynolds, but a little bit too far, and again, Shoot able to get it.
Here, it's a really good pass there from Sam. That's a really good ball from Micah. Maybe a little bit too much hang time on that ball, but I think Jacob Bouchot was offsides anyway. I think it's safe to say though, Shoot has been very busy this half.
Oh yeah, 10 shots on goal, and he's done a great job. This Cardinals team should be very fortunate to only be down to 1-0 right now.
Fortunately, Kevin and Adam there were on the same page. That was a good ball there from Adam, but Kevin wasn't as wide.
Looks like McKee is going to pass it back to Lancic. McReynolds is going to try to make something happen. Comets doing a pretty good job of keeping possession, trying to spread out this D. Winterhalter with some space again.
It's a good move. There, I think Nolan was wide open in the middle there. Couldn't find Nolan there, but that's still a good idea there from Adam.
Yeah, trying to find Kevin Wren on the one-on-one situation, but unfortunately the defender was a little bit in front of him.
Yeah, it's a nice clip ball there. Good defending there from Colerain. Kevin will get a corner kick here.
So instead he doesn't cross it in, just elects to kick it back out. Now here's the cross. Oh, it fits in good position, but just unfortunately heads it the wrong way. Good job by McKee, able to get it back. And Fitz trying to create another opportunity.
Cool. It's pretty jammed there. About 6 guys there right in the top of the box, and unfortunately the ball couldn't find a Comet player there. Yeah, Colerain seem a little deflated after that first goal. They haven't had as much energy as you would think after the goal. You can tell there's 6 of them right there. They got a couple players have their hands on their hips, and looks like they're just waiting for the first half to end so they can regroup for the second.
Yeah, it looks like Colerain just kind of content to just keep this game at 1-0 and trying to keep their guys kind of as far back on D and just not allow that second goal. Because there's a good chance that if the Comets get a second goal, this game could very well be over. I mean, when you have guys like Gabe Marlowe and Luke Benscooter and some great defenders back there, a 2-0 lead could be everything.
Yeah, I believe Mason hasn't won or tied. Obviously, they only have one tie in the year against Loveland. They haven't won or they haven't tied or lost when they get that second goal. So yeah, you would think after they get the second goal, it could be game over.
Yeah, especially with this way the Colerain
so
offense has been
Kevin.
playing.
Yeah, you see here Kevin's trying to get the ball in the box. Good turn. Slips there, but he's able to regain the ball. And it's just unfortunate there. Left foot cross is just off. That's really good ball control there from Kevin.
Yeah, I was on number 19, Eli Wilt. Yeah, like you said, it looked like Wren. I was the right idea. He just wasn't in the best position. It looked like he was a little bit too close to the goal. And now Bouchot now with a good opportunity.
Oh man.
Very close there, but Shoot again, just able to get his fingertips on it and deflect the ball. So, what a play by Will Shoot. I'm
really
sure that's one of the Shoes going to be a little frustrated on.
Jacob is wide open here. Not one center back is tracking him, and that is a good save there from Shoot. I don't think Jacob caught that as clean as he has hoped to, but that's a really good save there from Shoot.
That was millimeters to the left of the goal.
Yeah, you can see why he has 6 shots this year. He's been spectacular.
Yeah, he's the only reason Colerain's even in this game right now.
Again, the ball's bouncing before Shu even gets a hand on it, and he gets a little tip on it, and it just goes wide.
Under 2 minutes left in the first period. See if the Comets are going to try to get one more scoring opportunity. Kind of seems like Colerain's just content and just wants to get the half over with. See if the Comets try to push up.
Looks like Colerain's playing more of a 4-4-2 now.
Now Brogan, another good opportunity. And just the Colerain defense rushing in to try to stop it.
It's a good idea there from Jake, but unfortunately Brogan wasn't able to get on the end of it.
Another opportunity.
Oh, what a ball.
And Bouchot, and he missed another one. Wow. Shoot, he's just, I mean, he's guessing right every time on Bouchot. It's almost like he knows exactly where it's going ahead of time.
Watch this, that is a fantastic ball from Brogan. What a save. That's a one-handed diving to the left big save. And I think, you think if Jacob doesn't score tonight, Shoot's going to be in his nightmares.
He's a mind reader. I mean, he knows where the ball's going every single time. Man, Jacob, he could have 5 goals right now.
He really could. But that's what you want from your strikers. It's better to get, 6, 7 chances and contest a goalkeeper than get 0 at all. And he's definitely been effective this half, but unfortunately he hasn't been able to put one in the net soon.
Oh, then the Cardinals trying to get a big shot, just trying to catch this Comets defense sleeping. Just kind of one last opportunity, but over the goal there.
You think how good, only 1 goal for Mason, and Mason's had 13 shots on goal this first half.
This offense has been clicking all game. Everything's worked very well, except for they just haven't been able to finish. So at the end of the first period, Comets lead 1-0. With 13 shots on goal, this game remains 1-0. Thanks for tuning in for the first half, and be sure to come back. Stick with us for the second half coming up in about 15 or 20 minutes.
On air or online. This is media for your community. This is ICRC-TV.
I just wanted to play.
I just want to play. I just want to play. I just want to play.
Play.
Along the way, I'm learning
Sportsmanship.
teamwork,
How to work hard. Discipline.
hustle,
Sacrifice.
how to be a leader.
Dedication.
I just want to play.
And along the way, I'm learning to put the team before myself.
How to be a student.
I'm learning to set a good example,
How to work hard.
to accept responsibility.
That I represent my community.
I just wanted to play, and look where it took me.
She's done it! Tiana Bartoletta has done it! From Elyria, Ohio, now an Olympic medalist.
It's a beautiful day out here. Sunny today with light breezes, giving way to clouds in the afternoon. We could see some light precipitation to moderate precipitation later on, followed by powerful storm-like conditions. 90 miles per hour winds are expected. Authorities are asking everyone, stay indoors. Come on, that's it. Let's go.
I was just in there. The line is like 10 people long.
You know, I think I'll just...
Dude, are you okay?
You wouldn't believe what I was just thinking. I am definitely buzzed.
Yeah.
I think I will take this, and I will take that ride home.
Smart man.
Did you see how that dog was looking at me?
100 years ago, the League of Women Voters was founded by suffragists who believed in the power of women to create a more perfect democracy. Throughout the last century, we've never stopped moving towards a future where every person in our country is empowered to play a critical role in shaping our democracy. Today, LWV activists throughout the United States are working to expand voting rights, ensure fair representation in government, and push for a more equitable and just political system. This progress is in our DNA, just as our founders did 100 years ago. Today, our activists are shaping the future of voting rights in America. See how their story could be yours.
The year was 1907. The Cubs won the World Series and the Ford Model R hit the assembly line. While here in Ohio, school administrators came together to form the Ohio High School Athletic Association. One thing that hasn't changed since 1907 is the dedication of the OHSAA to education-based athletics in Ohio. School sports teach responsibility, sportsmanship, and life lessons that stay with students long after their playing days are over. The OHSAA seeks to prepare students not for the next level of sport, but for the next level of life.
Hey, let's check out this park. Oh, wow, that's really cool. To find a great local park or forest near you, go to discovertheforest.org.
Hey, sports fan! Did you know the OHSAA is among the national leaders in social media? Check out the OHSAA's social media platforms for news, tournament information, accomplishments, helpful links, and all the items available in the fan guide, including photos, DVDs, and publications. Check out OHSAA Sports on Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, and Instagram. And who knows, you may be the next featured face.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to ICRC-TV Sports. Three-pointer. Got it! In for the Comets score. Win! Comets win! Yeah!
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies.
Selfie, nailed it. We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on man, let's split a ride home.
Get it. Get it.
get it.
Get it. Get it.
Get it.
Is she gonna get it, Daddy?
She'll get it. Get it. Get it.
When you bring home a Goodwill find, you give your whole town a reason to celebrate because you're also funding local job training and placement programs in tech, healthcare, and more. Goodwill. Bring good home.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to ICRC-TV Sports. Three-pointer. Got it! In for the Comets score. Win! Comets win! Yeah!
What do you...
I mean, I don't totally know what opioids are, but...
It doesn't happen here. Not in denial.
No.
No.
Our kids are way too busy.
My son has good friends.
Don't live in denial, Ohio. Talk to your kids about drugs, and they'll be up to 50% less likely to use them.
On air or online, this is media for your community. This is ICRC-TV.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies.
Selfie nailed it. We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on, man, let's split a ride home.
Great scene here for the Comets. For the second half, Joey Lensick, unfortunately, was unable to make it for senior night, but now he's able to get his own senior night, so that's an awesome scene right there for the Comets.
Good for Joey. Good for him.
Yeah, he's been such a great player for 4 years for this team, so it's awesome that he's able to experience senior night as well. He's a very good fullback for the team, so Comets' last home game of the year. So,
and it's been a really good season, and you know, 1 goal lead here. You know, you would expect they would want to get a second goal, third goal, maybe even fourth goal, and who knows what happened here in the second half. But it's been a very good season, and you know, we'll see how far they have. 1 more game left after this at Middletown, so we'll see how well they do come playoff time.
Yeah, Middletown actually last in the GMC, so if the Comets can hold on to win this one.
As you see there, that was the goal here in the first half. That was Luke Rogan. Excellent cut-in. B2 man with his left foot. Excellent goal there from the sophomore.
And so if the Comets can win this game, then they're likely going to go undefeated, because Middletown, I believe, has only won 1 game in the GMC.
Yep.
So.
And Mason's only nominal came on senior night, actually, against Loveland on a 2-2 tie.
Yeah, that was a game that the Comets should have won. They had a lot of great opportunities, kind of like this, but they were unable to just find the net. So it's kind of similar to what's going on here. If you weren't with us in the first half, Comets 13 shots on goal, but only able to get 1. And Mason can clinch the GMC with a win tonight. Even if they lose tonight, there's still a chance they can get it, but you want to win tonight. You want to make sure you win the GMC.
Yeah, you always want to go out on a win, especially in your last home game. And if they win tonight, there'll be a three-peat. 3 straight years they've won the GMC, and that's a great accomplishment for this program.
Yeah, the Comets actually haven't lost a GMC game since 2018 against Lakota West. So
yeah, that'll become playoff season here for all the fall sports. You know, Mason football plays Lebanon this Friday.
That's going to be a huge game. Yep, Friday tonight. Comets, I believe, are the 4 seed. And Lebanon is the 13 seed, so that should be a good one.
That's a good ball there from Max. But that was good defending there from, I believe that's number 18 from Colerain. Him and Jacob had a couple good battles in the first half. And that man had a spectacular first half. Will made fantastic saves.
This game could easily be 8-0. Shoot, he's having one heck of a game. Just able to get his hand on every ball, it seems like. Another opportunity for Brogan on the corner kick and shoot. Then again, he always knows where the ball's going to be.
Very comfortable coming off his line, Shoot is. Couldn't get anything going there, Colerain.
Now McAfee trying to get something going for this Colerain offense. They've only had really one reasonable chance, or one or two, I'd say. They had one toward the beginning of the first half, and then they had that one at the end. That was just I believe that was number 20. That was Tavion Hutcherson. He just kind of shot one from pretty far back that actually was pretty close and barely went over the net.
Yeah, most of their chances in the first half were just balls over the top from goal kicks or from free kicks inside their own half. And Michael Bila did a really good job coming off his line. And I believe this is his first varsity start. He played last game versus Princeton. But yeah, for his first start, he's been doing really well. Looks like Cameron gets fouled there.
The refs haven't called many fouls this game, but calling one there. And now Marlowe taking the kick. Finds Donor, but Colerain able to clear it, but back to Erickson. Now it's Ben Scooter. McKeon's up with it. He's got a little bit of space. He's going to take the shot and just over the goal. A pretty good look there by McKee.
Yeah. That was a very good cross there from Luke Ben Scooter. Unfortunately, it was just a little too wide for Jacob. Max was trying to get out end of it, and it popped up to Sam, and he just blasted that shot over the bar. But it was a good chance.
That was a far cross there, Ben Scooter, like you said. That was like at least like about 30 yards maybe.
Yes,
so.
it was.
About as good as you can get it there. Now Winterhalter pass back to Marlowe. See what he'll do. Fortunately, kind of missed his target there in between Donor and Bouchot.
You would assume Luke Brogan, who came in the second half, obviously got the goal. Really good goal, and he played really well coming in the second half. You expect him to obviously come off the bench and probably get a lot more minutes in the second half. Only used, I believe, 3 subs, Mason, so you would assume other guys like Kellen Wren, Levi Kelly, who comes back, Luis Rojo, Luke Thomas.
Yeah, Luke Thomas, I was going to say him as well, at the forward position.
Looks like Mason parents aren't happy there. Thought Sam got fouled there.
It just kind of shows that this Comets team is just in very good shape and condition. That all these guys are kind of just able to play like 75% of the game or the whole game. Some guys are just playing the whole game and they're fine. This Colerain team, like you said, guys with the hands on their hips, like they seem a lot more tired than this Comets team.
Especially after Mason scored.
Should bode well for the rest of the game, but there, Colerain able to get it back. A lot of space there, but good job by Winterhalter.
Cameron trying to hustle back there after losing the ball. Colerain looking to screen and attack.
Yeah, ball was far off the deflection, but Colerain's going to get it back, and this is a pretty decent chance for him. They've only had about a couple balls from this position, I'd say.
Looks like bringing number 17 over to do a long throw again.
17, that's Kyle Sexton, the junior.
Puts it on the ground. Ooh.
Donor there clears it. He was looking for the foul call, talking to the ref, but
that was a little short for action there. And Jacobson off to the races.
And Bouchot, a beautiful cross in. The Comets will look and will shoot again.
It's a good ball back in there from Micah.
We're going to see this kid in the U.S. national team in a few years.
Yeah, that's a frustration foul there from Max. But he did really well there. He struck this ball cleanly on the volley. See a good replay here. It's a good ball there from Jacob. And Max hits this really well. That's difficult, but that is a fantastic save from Shoot. Again, the second half, he's had a lot to do in the first half, and already he's made a fantastic save in the second.
And Will Schutt's only a sophomore, too. We just want to point that out. So, if you're the Comets, you're going to see 2 more years of this.
Yeah. I mean, if you really think about it, Luke Brogan's goal, it took a perfect shot that was placed in the top left corner to beat him. And still, he made a really good diving effort to try to save it. So, you know, for Mason, you really got to keep your foot on the gas and try to get the second goal.
That's definitely not going to be easy. And Bouchot, he kind of thought he got fouled from behind there. He seems to be a little bit frustrated with this, and he's had a couple of close goals attempts. Actually, by a couple, I mean 4 or 5. And just Schutt's been able to stop all of them. So, well,
one of Jacob's strengths is he's very clean with the ball. He's very composed. He can dribble very well. He dribbles with speed as well. You can tell that he likes to peel out wide, and you can tell that he's had a good run there on that left-hand side, but unfortunately he couldn't put that on target.
Yeah, 15 shots on goal now for the Comets. So that number keeps rising, but unfortunately the number of goals scored is just kind of staying at 1 right now. But
I believe that the most they had was against Oak Hill. Weren't they in the 20s?
I believe so, yeah. That was a game where Kevin Wren had 4, so they had to be up there, yeah.
Looks like Gabe's going to take the goal kicks here from Michael.
And if they get over 20 shots on goal, the craziest thing is with only 1 goal. I mean, that would be the most shots on goal, only generating 1. Because, I mean, I know this Comets team. I'm pretty sure against Hamilton they won a game 8-0. I mean, they've won games 8 or 9-0 before with less shots on goal than they do now. So
shows you how well Schutt's been performing. He's made a couple of really good saves. Looks like they're going to try to set this up for a set piece from their own half.
It's about the only way Colerain's able to kind of have a chance. Oh, and off the header on Marlowe. I was fortunate there. They just kind of bounced right into Bilo.
Yeah, it looked like he was a little unsure of himself coming off the line, but he did really good there. Able to get the ball back.
Oh, that's Brogan trying to attack quickly, doing a good job. Makes man fall over. And Bouchot trying to get that first goal of the game for him, and again, Will Schutt just diving, stopping, just. I mean, that's what he does. He dives and he saves it every time.
It's a good run there from Max. Good cut there from Jacob. Just takes a weird, bounce off his face. And look, he tried to clear off his own man. Bounces the Schutt. She was able to collect that there.
He always is. Now McKee trying to get it up to Donor. I wonder if Donor was offsides there. Yeah, he was offsides. That looked pretty close there, but it looked like he might have been a little bit offsides.
See how close it was here. Really good idea for Sam. I don't think we can toughen. Yeah, he's in front of the defender on that play. It's a really good ball there from Sam, but yeah, I believe he's offside there.
Now under 30 minutes left to go in this one. Colerain, that's another set piece there from the midfield, but this time it works out better for the Comets. Clear, and now here's Bouchot with some space, running up the left side of the field.
It's good defending there from Colerain.
He had some space there, but he didn't really have anyone in the middle of the field to pass to. It was just kind of him alone with a couple Colerain defenders, so not able to do much there, unfortunately.
Looks like he got a little knock there, number 15.
That's Kaylin Miller, the senior mid for the Cardinals, a little bit shaken up on the play. Now corner, another corner for the Comets. Another save by Shoot.
That's just impressive. He's so confident coming off his line to collect that ball, and especially in a crowd of volatile players, Gabe Marlowe, Jacob Bichot. It's very impressive for a sophomore goalkeeper. Yeah, that touch there from Joey. That was a smart decision to clear the ball out of the way and not make a bad pass because they were inside their own penalty box there.
Yeah, at least you got to the outside too. You don't want anything in the middle of the field. Marlowe again. Able to track it down. Now Winterhalter. He's had a lot of space when he's had the ball in the middle of the field.
I think all of the Mason midfielders have. Sam, Austin, Adam, even Cameron or Max when they're cut inside. They've really, Colerain's been very reluctant to step to them in the midfield.
Donor with a header. And it's like that's headed out. Looks like it's out on Colerain, so it looks like another corner kick for the Comets. Yep. What's new?
It's a good header from Colerain, but smart there from Colerain. You'd think you'd like to clear that upfield, but instead he puts it out for a corner.
Yeah, probably wasn't the intention on the play, but see if the Comets can capitalize. Looked like that was Nick DeWald, 22, the midi, the Cardinals, and the Cardinals able to stop another corner kick and trying to counterattack. Out of bounds to the Comets. And Luke Brogan coming back into the game for Cameron Donor, the guy who scored the only goal in the game so far.
Looks like got the brothers on the field, the Brogan brothers, Max and Luke. Looks like Brogan's going to play left wing here, and Max is going to stay on the right side.
Yeah, Luke, I believe in the first half, he was playing right wing.
Look at that run.
All the way, yeah. A beautiful job there by Bouchot, and a foul there. And he's had a lot of good opportunities, but he could have his best opportunity of the night now.
I mean, look at that. That's a fantastic run. Good ball control. And yeah, it's a foul. A little push. Yeah, he clips him a little bit in his leg there. Looks like Austin Erickson's going to get the pen here.
Yeah, it's Kaylin Miller.
Austin scored a pen on Tuesday against Princeton, and then it looks like he did it again tonight. Second year on varsity, Austin.
It's a great opportunity for the Comets, but Shoot can save anything. He's proven that so far, so let's see what happens here. Now with the kick, Erickson, nice job. Shoot go over to the left. Erickson goes top right, and a great job by Erickson. So Comets now lead 2-0.
That's a fantastic pen there from Austin. Really is. Top right, Shoot went the wrong way. Put down the corner.
Even if Shoot dove to the right, that might have still been over his head. Placed it right in the top right corner.
I don't think there's any saving this. Puts that in. That's a perfect pen. Top right. And that's a big second goal. When they get the second goal, they haven't tied or lost yet this year.
And especially now with only 25 minutes left, and Colerain only has 3 shots on goal, and none of those were really great chances. On all of them, Bilo just kind of came off his line with no one there and was just able to corral it without much pressure. Out of bounds right there to the Comets. Yeah, it looked like Hutcherson for the Cardinals. Yeah, he was kind of upset about that call.
Yeah.
He thought Colerain should have it. Ben Scooter trying to get it upfield to McKee. Kind of a ticky-tacky foul there.
Yep.
That's going to be another free kick, and again, it's about the third time the Cardinals have set up it around midfield, and trying to just get a kind of a shot opportunity here. But the Cardinals, yeah, trying to move the ball forward a little bit, like 5 yards forward without no one noticing. But, of course, the Comets are going to notice and the refs are going to notice there.
Yeah, Jacobs had it's been a difficult game with him for finishing. He's had 4 or 5 good opportunities, shoot to stop them. But, not every striker, you don't need to have a good game to score. Obviously, every striker wants to score, 1, 2, 3 goals a game. But, he earns the pen there, gets the second goal, and he's been very dangerous in this all game long. So,
yeah, he didn't technically score the penalty kick, but he was the reason they had the opportunity. So, at the end of the day, I mean, stats are great, but if the team can win and keep the undefeated record, that's all that matters. So,
Jacob tried to win that header there behind the Colerain defender, but unfortunately couldn't get past him.
Ben Scooter tries to fall on the cross in, and it is out of bounds on the Cardinals. That's number 12, Corbin Zint.
Looks like Levi Kelly and Dylan Gallagher getting ready to check in here.
Kelly and Gallagher coming in for the first time this game for the Comets. It's nice to see some more guys getting some playing time.
Looks like Luis Rojo's checked in as well.
You have number 14. Ben Scooter now. Big cross. Trying to go all the way from left to right. But the Colerain D is able to get it in there. But out of bounds. So then again, they're throwing for the Comets.
Yep. Like we said earlier, Dylan Gallagher's going to check in. Looks like Max Brogan's going to head out. And I believe Levi Kelly going to check in here. See if he's... Yeah, he's still going still talking to Combs. Looks like Luke Thomas as well. Really checking.
Another opportunity, and the Comets so close to scoring on the play. Wow, Brogan almost. He almost made an amazing shot. That might have been the shot of the year if Brogan was able to get that.
What a shift. That's a good effort there from Sam. Try to get the ball back in the box. But what a play here. See this replay here. Good ball from Luis Gallagher just into the game. That's a very dangerous cross because she doesn't know whether to come down and get it or not. Oh, man.
It's such a tough position, but Brogan almost has kind of a bicycle kick.
His body is falling out of bounds, and the ball is coming this opposite way, so unfortunately he couldn't put that in, but man, should have been the third goal there from Mason. Unfortunately, Brogan couldn't get a brace there.
Yeah, his momentum was taken the wrong way, but that would have been a beautiful shot for Brogan if it went in, and that would have been his second of the game as well. And 19 shots on goal now. The Comets are definitely going to get over 20 this game. Probably get over 25, honestly.
Looks like Levi Kelly checked in for. Looks like he checked in for Sam there, and Luke Thomas checked in for Jacob Show.
Yeah, a lot of these juniors coming in for the Comets. Thomas, Rojo.
Good cut.
And others as well. Levi Kelly also. Again, shoot with his 18th save. Which makes it look easy every time.
He's definitely in double digits in saves this game. He's definitely been their best player. He's kept them in this game really. Could be 4, 5, 6, nothing really.
Oh yeah. I mean, when you have 20 shots on goal and only 2 goals, I mean, goalkeeper's doing pretty dang well.
It really is. Looks like we're going to try to put a set piece in here.
We're just trying to create one opportunity. I was kind of close there, but Bilo just able, all he could really do there was just to knock it out of bounds. That might have been Colerain's closest opportunity.
I think this is smart from Bilo. Obviously, if you come out at your box, you have to catch it or at least get something on it. He does there. Unfortunately, you know, he wished he probably punched it out, but it's out for a corner.
Yeah, on a lot of those free kicks around the midfield for Colerain, they've just been trying to just get a quick shot and just kind of challenge the freshman goalkeeper. It's his first varsity start, so Colerain's probably thinking we're down, and we just got to get this in and pressure. They haven't really gotten any pressure on him all game. He hasn't had to work for many saves. Colerain actually holding possession this for one of the few times this game. Good save by Marlowe. If he didn't save that, there were kind of 3 Cardinals there in good position.
Maybe a hustle there from Austin.
Yeah, good job tracking down and kind of sealing the defender right there.
Where's your space?
Austin's had a monster second half. He's been everywhere. In midfield from creating chances, got the second goal from the pen. You see that effort there. Oh boy, he's been very good.
He's one of those guys, he kind of plays everywhere. He's versatile. He doesn't get the attention of Marlowe and Bouchot, but he's a very important piece of this team. He can play everywhere. It's a little bit like Nolan Fitz as well. That's another guy who can kind of come off the bench, play any position. So.
Yep. Touch there, just offside there, unfortunately. A couple seniors that haven't seen the field as much as they want to, because this is a stacked Mason roster. Gus Burns and Julius Playtrick. But you expect that if Mason gets a third or fourth goal, they're going to come in here probably for the last 10 minutes of the game.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, last game of your, or last home game of your career.
Yep. Last regular season game, because you would assume Mason's going to clinch home field throughout the whole playoffs.
Hopefully they got like 7 or 8 more games left to play.
Yep.
But like I said before, the Comets won state in 2013 and had an undefeated regular season in 2016, I believe, and they haven't had one since then. So if they can win today against Colerain, which are up 2-0 now, and beat Middletown on the road, who's the worst team in the GMC, and the Comets will have an undefeated regular season. Only tie against Loveland, 2-2.
Good ball from Luke to Luke.
And Luke back to Luke. And now Erickson. Out the deflection there.
Since it took a deflection, he wasn't going to be offside there, but unfortunately he couldn't bring it down.
That was kind of an interesting bounce there, but Comets aren't able to generate anything off it.
Looks like it's going to be up for a corner kick.
Yeah, it will be a corner kick for the Comets. It's going to be 13, Austin Erickson. Trying to go fast. Just swings it out to Ben Scooter, and Ben Scooter's going to be one to cross it. But Colerain able to get a header on it, and Ben Scooter just content to let it go out of bounds for another throw-in.
Guess they're going to try to cross it here. We'll play in the center.
Pretty good opportunity there, but another clear.
They got to put the ball on the ground there. We're going to get the third goal as it bouncing in the air, trying to juggle it around. Really good throw then.
Looked like the ball. Yeah, it looked like that ball was out of bounds there, but that looked like it was out on number 14, TJ Neiman for the Cardinals when he was trying to pass it in, but refs didn't call it out, and now the Cardinals get a throw-in off it instead of a Comets throw-in.
Yeah, they're going to leave it for. He's going to get subbed off here, but you assume they're going to leave it for number 17 for Colerain. He's had a couple of long throw-ins here, but looks like they're just going to play it short.
That's going to be 14 Neiman. See where he goes with it. He was trying to find Hutcherson, but he wasn't really open. And that Comets just let it go out of bounds. It's a good seal there by Ben Scooter. A little bit like a box out in basketball.
Yep.
Marlowe taking the goal kick.
Look at that. That was a bomb.
All the way to the middle of the field, and now Luke Brogan, he already has 1 goal tonight, trying to get another one. Finds Luis Rojo. Oh, and another great opportunity for the Comets. But I wonder if Shoot got a hand on that one. That was close. You saw the defender was able to deflect it out.
Yeah. Just unfortunate not to get the 3rd goal there. Just pinged around and bounced around. It was a good clearance there from Colerain. Look at this replay here. Dylan, good cut back here. Good ball. Don't know if Luis got touched there, but yeah, it's cleared off the line there from the Colerain defender. And unfortunately, Mason player couldn't find it. And it looks like no one has checked in as well for Austin.
Yeah, that was one of the rare times that Shoot wasn't able to get a hand on it, but the defender was in the right position. I think that was Neiman, and he was just able to clear the ball out. Just kind of save any chance Colerain has for tying this game.
The ball over the top there from Luis. Unfortunately, Luke couldn't win that.
So that's cleared out on the play, and that's out on Colerain. So looks like it's going to be a throw-in. Yep, it's not quite far enough for the corner. Trying to get a quick pass in, and Shoot just right there.
Yep. I think Brogan there was trying to cut inside, try to get a shot on him, but unfortunately couldn't get one on.
Now Colerain trying to set up a chance, but just out of bounds there. Took a little bit of miscommunication maybe.
Yep. Well, you would assume now, almost 10 minutes left, got 12 minutes left in this game, 2-0 lead. You know, Mason been feeling pretty comfortable. You assume a couple defenders to get subbed out here. They've been playing most of the game. Micah, Joey, Gabe. You would assume maybe Ben Knight would come in the game. Maybe Gus, who hasn't played as much this year.
Yeah, especially now with the playoffs coming up and the Comets getting a great seed. You want to make sure everyone's as healthy and good to go as possible. Comets 22 shots on goal.
Well, they're in the 20s, just like they were against Oak Hills, Hamilton, and most of their home games, to be honest.
The only difference is against Oak Hills and Hamilton, I believe they scored about 8 or 9, and here it's only 2, but hopefully 2 should be enough for the Comets. I mean, you think would be with the way this game's been going, but you always want to try to get the 3rd.
Yep.
There's Nolan
That's a good ball back again.
A great look there. That was number 9, Levi Kelly, the junior. He had a chance there, but it's a little bit high.
See here, look, brings it down. Good strike and just hits the crossbar. You know, just a little, that dipped a little bit more, that's top left. And that's Mason's 3rd goal.
That's about as good of a shot as you can have, though, from that angle.
Ooh.
Another opportunity, and off the crossbar again.
Again. That's the 3rd time this happened to Chuck Wilbur. I think that was Luke Thomas's time.
Looked like that was. Thomas from the right side, 20. Now again.
Look at that touch.
Just kept it in the air. And a clear by the Colerain defender. And the Comets get it back, another deflection, so, man.
Yeah, that was Luke Thomas on the shot. Well, this is a crazy sequence here. You know, Nolan thinks he gets fouled here, but that's really good for Nolan to pick the ball up. Wins it back, and Luke just unfortunately hits the crossbar. That's the 3rd time Mason players hit the crossbar this half. That's good for Brogan to put it back in.
It's also the second time in about 30 seconds as well, so it's a good thing they have their 2-0 lead. It'd be a lot worse this game was 0-0 right now.
What a turn there from Brogan.
Able to use his speed and clear up the space, but shoot right there. You read that perfectly.
That's so good there from Luke Brogan. Turns the defender, gets a shot off. That's a really good save there again from shoot.
Against your average GMC goalie, I'm sure. Wow.
Yeah, that's a really good save.
Yeah,
that's fantastic.
Yeah, against a lot of GMC goalies, I'm sure that would have been a goal for Brogan, but shoots. He's not your average GMC goalie. Yeah, he's proven that tonight.
Yeah, he's kept this game close. Only 2 goal lead. Could be really 4, 5, 6, 0. I think without him.
Ben Scooter going to test his luck from deep, but that was probably the easiest save of the night for shoot. He has not a lot of easy ones.
I think he has to be in the mid-teens, maybe 20 saves now, you'd assume, right?
Oh, for sure, yeah. I mean, if you have 26 shots on goal for the Comets, that's minus the 2 goals, so that's 24 goals that didn't go in. And a lot of the Comet shots have been on target too, so he probably has at least 20.
Looks like Noel's going to try it again. Not a shot there, took a block. Thought Luke Brogan was going to get on the end of it, but Colerain was able to clear it away.
Yeah, it looked like that was Fitz on the shot, and then before Ben Scooter, both those guys trying to get a shot kind of from farther back from midfield, but unable to find the net, so.
Yeah, you'd assume Colerain would go to a more attacking formation, try to get maybe a goal, maybe 2, maybe get a point at least out of this game, but they've really been dominating this whole game, especially in the second half.
Do you think they're going to pull the goalie, like after a few minutes maybe, if they're down 2?
Maybe not. You never know. It depends what the coach thinks. Maybe he wants him to play the whole game, get some reps.
That'd be pretty crazy if Shoot could score a goal too. Oh, saved about everything, but not that one. A goal for the Comets, and putting this game to bed. Luke Brogan again, his second of the game.
Well, this just takes a weird deflection. Luis Rojo gets a shot, and that's all effort there from Luke, and he beats number 9. Goalkeeper comes out. I'm not sure what Shoot's thinking there. He's trying to come out. He comes out a little more wide, but that's just all hustle from Luke Brogan there. Getting the ball, and he finally gets his brace from. He's had a lot of good shots this half. He could have a hat trick tonight.
Yeah, that was Dongle number 9. Like you said, he didn't really go for the ball, and Brogan just went for the ball and he beat his man easily. And that might have been Shoot's first mistake of the night. Like you said, trying to track that ball in and just kind of left a wide open shot. So now 3 goals for the Comets on 27 shots now. For Colerain, they've had 4 shots on goal, but unable to score so far. They haven't had any great chances, however. After Colerain, you got to attack now.
Yeah. You're down 3-0. You would assume. You're down, but.
Good job by Kelly, able to get it, but then a deflection.
For Mason, you want to keep your shutout here. Obviously Colerain, you would assume they were gonna try to attack more, try to get a consolation goal, but you would hope Mason would like to keep their shutout because they've had a really good defensive performance all game long.
Yeah, it would help also. It would help with the freshman Belo's confidence as well as at goal if he can get a shutout on his first career start.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of a big confidence booster there. Comets defense has definitely helped him out though.
It's a good idea. They were trying to get the ball to Luke, try to pull up the play and try to play it out wide.
Have a look. Have a look.
Mason's still having all the possession after getting the third goal.
Nice pass there by Rogan over the top, and now Ben Scooter. A little bit of space, but not able to get much of a look there.
They're just unfortunate there. I think two defenders trying to collide with him, trying to get the ball, and just unfortunately it goes right at the goalkeeper.
Oh, it looked like there might have been a foul there. Everyone kind of stopped, but no call.
Nice little back go there from Luke. And Luis. I've seen if he got tripped there, but looks like he might have just fell.
I don't think the refs are going to give the Comets any favors up 3-0 here with about 5 minutes left. So, unless it's egregious, they probably wouldn't call a foul. Looks like Thomas. He's able to kind of split the middle and get around two defenders. But an easy save there for Shoot. The Comets now 29 shots on goal, one away from the 30 mark.
Oh yeah, they could break 30 tonight. Imagine they have 4 minutes left. You would think they would break 30 with the way this game's going. It's good there from Luis.
I believe it's going to be the first time they've done that. Like I said, they've been in the 20s against teams like Oak Hills and Hamilton, but you don't usually see 30.
Good replay here. That's good from Luis. It's a really good cross, unfortunately. Luke Thomas or Dylan Gallagher couldn't get on the end of it.
If that was Bouchot in the middle, with his height, he might have been able to get it, but Mason tonight, like we said before, can clinch a GMC with a win. All they have to do is hold on to their 3-goal lead with 4 minutes left. So there's about a 99.999% chance winning that. So
I would go as far as say 100.
Yeah.
Only 3 minutes left in this game. 3-0 lead. Very comfortable for Mason. It's impressive. You gotta give them a lot of credit. They've been very good this year. You know, Ben Damji. You know how good he was for the program for 3 years. Alan Kapik, Sebastian Amaya, Michael Valcarcel. They all lost from graduating, or Alan Kapik went to FCC Academy. You know, you have to tip your cap. You know, they've been very good this year, and they should be finishing the year undefeated and be their 3rd GMC title in 3 years.
That's truly amazing if you think about it, especially with the loss of Damji. When you lose a guy playing D1 in Kentucky, that could take a massive hit to your team. But the Comets have just gotten better this year than last year, and also the loss of Brock Kuiper going to Moeller too as well. So.
Well, I would say a difference from this team than last year, just from watching it. They're getting production from everybody. You know, last year was maybe 3 or 4 players that would score. And it's just, you see this team, pretty much every player on this team can score, or at least assist or contribute in some way to the attack, and defensively too.
Yeah, we've seen that tonight. Sophomore Luke Brogan, he's not a huge goal scorer for this team, but he has 2 tonight. Yeah, like you said. Bouchot obviously can score a lot. Comets get a lot of production from anywhere. It just kind of depends on who's in the right spot, and if you're at the right place and on the right time. Comets more times than not are able to convert.
That's good there. Try to create something there.
Our Comets just have a lot of guys back. Just the last thing they want is to just kind of end their shutout. So.
Yep.
Bensker trying to cross it in, trying to get the Comets the 30th shot on goal. Yeah, Shoot kind of comes a little bit far out, but.
Good ball.
Good position. Oh, and a save by the defender.
Oh,
Shoot again, man.
Well, they broke 30.
Yeah, that's true.
Unfortunately for Luke, cleared off the line, and Levi. This is such a good save, Holmes here. Luke's shot. Clear off the line. Levi's follow-up. It was left flip. That's another fantastic save.
He's ended the game how he started it. He started with great saves. He's ending with great saves. That's pretty good by the defender as well. Able to get a save on that. The Comets had 2 very good chances off the same play.
Look at that for Nolan. Block there from the Colerain defenders. Final 30 seconds. It's a good win there from Luis. Good hustle.
The Comets, under 15 seconds, just trying to end a big shot. I'm not sure if that's
Seemed like a Schross there almost, crossing the shot.
Yeah. Surprised the Comets did that when you're up 3 with 50 seconds left. It kind of rubbed in a little bit, but Comets able to hold on to the win. 3-0, moving to 12-0-1 in the year. And the Comets clinch their 3rd consecutive GMC title. They're holding up the trophy right now. Brogan holding it, and then Erickson a little bit. So all the guys getting involved, getting a trophy, and it's just such a great feeling when you can win, especially
really
continue your streak and get the three-peat.
It was a good performance tonight too. 3-0 win. Like you said, clinched 3rd consecutive GMC title, and they look to finish the year undefeated. Last game of the year against Middletown, I think so. But it's a really good performance from Mason tonight.
Oh yeah, you got goals from a variety of players. Erickson on the penalty kick, and Brogan with 2 goals as well. And those are 2 guys who are great players to the Comets, but they're not like the main goal scorers. So it's awesome you can have a variety of guys who can score at any time. So the Comets, tonight, the main story, over 30 shots on goal. They're only able to generate 3, but 1 was all they needed. So they had some great defense. Good job by the freshman keeper, Bilo, coming in for the first time. And that was great defense, as usual, from Marlowe and Ben Scooter and those guys as well.
Yeah, he was confident. Bilo had 2 made chances. Definitely had a few shots on goal, but he was confident coming off his line.
Yeah, all around, great win for the Comets. A 3-0 win at home against Colerain, moving on to 12-0-1 in the year. Final game is next week against Middletown on the road. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Evan Amazon, joined by Lucas Claymire.